Hello, boys and girls, this is ImAnderZEL, of course, and oh yes, it is time for some more Battlefield 3 gameplay. Siene Crossing right here, not live commentary, just regular commentary, but this was recorded on Saturday night, or rather like Sunday morning. Drunk as a motherfucker, just came home from the pub, and what do? Since I didn't get laid, I sat down and played Battlefield 3. And I had a fucking blast. I sucked most of the time, but I don't know, I just got fucking lucky this game, I guess. And got a shitload of kills, and I had a good time. I think it was much to do with two of the subscribers, Maya Fischer and Danielson. Or Danielson. No, I'm just kidding. Danielson, it's actually in Swedish. They did a lot of resurrecting. Because drunk as a motherfucker. Look at that. I wrote like surprise butt 6 time. And then I wrote when I took the MCOM, I told you so. It was meant to say I told you so, but I suck at spelling anyways. But drunk, I mean, you can't understand anything I fucking say. Not even a little bit. As you can see, my aim is lacking. I mean, concentration and coordination does kind of get worse when you have had about a liter of vodka and about 8 cans of Red Bull. You get kind of hyped, you get like, oh god, I'm gonna play some Battlefield now, I'm gonna kick some ass, and oh yeah, and let's see, what do I write? Swedish style. That's Viking style for anybody who's wondering. Oh my god. No, but I had a great time actually. I basically was too drunk to really get any good gameplay. I don't really know how I got this one. I think the teams might have been like uneven or something like that. We have to look later on. I just remember saving this one and thinking it was good, and when I woke up in the morning I had a lot of clips that I hadn't removed that was like crap. Really crappy, but I thought those were good because I was drunk. I seriously don't know how the hell I think when I'm like shit-faced, but yeah. it wasn't like I remembered it. Now let's see. No, the teams are actually slightly uneven on the other team. The other team actually has more high-ranked players. I'm gonna guess. Tell me when the surprise butt 6 is too much. And I will go easy EAE on you guys. Oh god. But that's actually kind of how I spell it usually. So that wasn't actually too bad. That wasn't like super drunk spelling like the first few sentences. You guys have asked me to make videos when I'm drunk a lot of times. But I don't want to record my voice and myself when I'm really drunk. It kind of feels like I would shame my family, so to say, a bit. I mean, for me personally, it doesn't matter at all. I'm not ashamed of being drunk. I mean, everybody gets drunk once in a while, say a few stupid things. I mean, fuck it, I say stupid shit when I'm not drunk too. So I mean, but it just feels like I want my parents to be able to respect me and don't think I'm like some kind of retard. I want people to think that I take my job as a YouTuber semi-seriously at all. I don't like people who take it too seriously. You have to be able to laugh and stuff like that. I mean, one of my favorite YouTubers, he is kind of on the border to being too serious. Yeah, Total Biscuit, you guys probably know who he is, or Total Halibut as his main channel is, but he's most known as Total Biscuit because I think that's kind of his nickname. A guy with a top hat, British guy, kind of angry sounding. I don't know, angry looking. No, I've seen him a few times in real life. He smiles quite a lot, but he kind of looks angry, and he is kind of on the border to what I think, because you're an entertainer and you should kind of give people a laugh or two, and you shouldn't be too serious. And he's kind of on the border of being too serious, but those few times he actually says something funny or weird, it's actually really funny. But then again, I'm not him. So I'm me, so I do my videos my way, basically. I don't know any way of saying it, any other way of saying it, but But right now we're like kicking some serious butt right here. I mean, my teammates are doing a great job. We're having a really hard time with getting this. I don't really know why these guys are fucking putting up some resistance. There's some sneaky bastards, without a doubt. And a fucking laser pointer, laser light? What do you say, laser pointer? Laser sight. It's goddamn annoying because sometimes you don't see shit when you're trying to shoot the enemy, and I'm like, nah, enough with this shit, it's shotgun time. But they get me anyways. But thanks to like a bunch of resurrections, my score is actually like, what was it, 12 or 13-3? It really is like 13-8 maybe. I died at least 4 more times that I can think about, or 5 more times maybe even. But I gotta say, when I'm looking at this, I'm kind of surprised actually, because I remember not even being able to really walk home, so I took a cab, and you guys might be thinking like, yeah, but that's kind of normal, that if you feel a bit too drunk you take a cab, but I haven't really come to the point yet, so calm down guys, calm down. Basically, from the pub where I was at, it's a walking distance of not even 10 minutes home to me, so taking a cab from there is it's kind of weird. So I gotta be really drunk, because I'm a cheap bastard. I usually think like sitting in a cab for what takes maybe 2 minutes, and the cost of it is about $10 or like £7 or like €6 or something like that. And I mean that's quite a lot for 2 minutes of someone's work time. Even though it's like a dude driving me in a car, I still think me personally think it's kind of too expensive, so I usually don't take a cab just because I am cheap, as I said. But I think I gotta be in like I gotta be really drunk basically to think that it's worth the money. I don't want to walk. I'm too lazy. Because I'm more cheap than I'm lazy. I gotta admit to that. I am lazy and cheap, but I'm more cheap than lazy, so usually I wouldn't spend cash on something like that, because I don't have a lot of cash either. I mean, if I had like $4,000 or I don't even have $100 in my account, to be honest. But even if I had $100 or $2,000 in my account, I wouldn't take a cab usually. So that's due to being really drunk, and I can kind of see how some people like take out their credit card and just buy way too much booze and give people booze on like the pub when they get too drunk. And luckily, I'm too cheap to do that. I don't mind buying my mates a drink. I actually won some money. Gambling is basically allowed in Sweden, but it's a monopoly on it. The government basically controls all kinds of gambling in Sweden. So there are like gambling machines, like basically a box with a screen on it where you can play like tons of different games. And there's one specific game I love because I'm so lucky. It's basically like poker. You see 5 cards, and you need to have a pair in jacks or higher than that, like 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, flush, straight flush, color, ladder, and shit like that, basically. And you win money. And when you win the money, you can double it or triple it. And I usually go for double or triple. And more than 50% of the time, I guess it right. So I started out with about, I would say $5, and basically after 10 minutes of playing the game, I had, let's see, I gotta translate it in a good way, or actually figure out in my mind what those $5 is in Swedish crowns and what I won. But about like $45 or $50 I actually won, so that's not too bad. And the game is over, 22 kills, 4 deaths, and an uneven team even, so that's pretty goddamn awesome for a drunk dude. As usual, thank you guys for watching, have a wonderful day, bye bye.